What's up, guys? Lee Haight here. Thank you for attending this webinar. I really appreciate your time. I know it's the most important and valuable resource that you have, and I got a lot to cover. This is going to change your life. You're going to be able to implement these strategies within 7 days and see a huge difference in your business. We're here to scale your company fast. And that's if you're a salesperson, if you're a contractor, if you're in the solar business looking to get in the roofing business, if you're somebody that's just looking to get in the $100 billion insurance restoration market, this is for you. We're going to be going over sales and marketing techniques that literally transformed my business and took me 4 years ago from a wall, a plateau. I was at $13 million in business, and this year we're going to do over $50 million in business due to the three things I'm going to cover in this webinar. I'm going to let you know that scaling your contracting business using conventional ways may not be that easy, and it's not your fault that you haven't scaled. There's a lot of bad information out there. There's a lot of competitors. There's a very crowded marketplace, and people don't know how to sell and market. If you've been concerned that you can't succeed with my high-ticket sales systems and online training, put those fears to rest. You know, the insurance companies, the salespeople out there that are renegade salespeople, the banks, they want you to think that you can't succeed without them. But if you ever thought that those renegade shady salespeople, those other contractor competitors, or those insurance companies want you to fail, you're probably right. So I'm going to show you here how to run a diversified sales system with more high-ticket profitable projects during this webinar to help you scale your contracting business fast. Now, I want to help you scale fast with high-ticket sales systems that work without dealing with the pain of subpar salespeople or an unprofitable system for scaling. Look, your goal is the same as mine, make more money, and it's very, very the most rewarding thing for me whenever I can help people make more money. It's like one of my favorite things in life, and the only way for you to increase your average transaction value and attract the top people in the industry is through high-ticket sales systems and online coaching. The only way to do that is through this program at Sky Diamonds Elite. And so I'm going to be going over a little bit of what helped me get to the point where I'm at. I did a little introduction earlier, but I have a company that in the beginning of the second quarter has already done over $20 million in residential and commercial projects. Most of that in Florida. We are licensed in 40 states, though, as a general contractor, and I started knocking doors selling roofs at the age of 13. When I first got in the business, worked for my uncle who was a beast in this business, and my dad and my uncle created their business together. But essentially, I've traveled the country. I know the United States. I've worked in almost every single state. I've knocked 50,000 doors. And one day, 4 years ago, when I hit a plateau, I closed Grant Cardone. It was a shift, a influencer, a mentor of mine, a sales and marketing coach that changed my life. I actually re-roofed using the system here in this program, one of his apartment complexes, and I created the first online sales training platform designed specifically for the insurance restoration market. Now, if you're just coming across me on my live streams, you can see a lot of video that I've put together over the last 4 years on my personal page, on my business page. There's not anybody out there in the roofing industry, the insurance restoration space, doing social media like me. Look, guys, I've trained thousands of insurance restoration professionals. There's more than 200 roofing contractor owners, and I'd say each owner has an average of 5 to 10 sales reps on the program. So we have close to 2,000 people on the program training in the university, but through my actual company, I've personally trained thousands of reps. And I want you to know that I wasn't always effective. It was only through letting good salespeople go, people starting their own company, me not having enough money, to have luxury and freedom at the end of the year, me being too busy working on my business and working in my business and not on my business. And so I want to tell you a little bit of my story, and I'm going to make it very fast, okay? Like I said, I started when I was 13 knocking doors. My dad bet me $100 that I couldn't knock the door, get the guy to let him on the roof, and essentially get the contract signed. I told him that it was contingent upon approval that we would jump up there, check his roof for hail damage. Our service is a very easy sell. We deal with a few objections, but essentially at the age of 13, I got that championship exchange of somebody who appreciated my service, appreciated what my dad did, and actually signed a contract, and I got $100, my first commission before the age of 15. So I got into the business at 18, And my dad and uncle had built this company that in 1998 did $12 million. And so I idolized the roofing salesmen, the sales managers. These were my heroes. And so when my dad and my uncle split up, my dad worked on building his dream, the Claim Express, and my uncle worked on building his $80 million behemoth contracting company. And so I got into the business. I was David versus Goliath. I was trying to build a company as big as my uncle had built. He had mastered scaling. He invented the 10-50-50 pay plan, and he kind of took the corporate structure to the roofing business and storm chasing industry that is really more than $1 billion people have ran off of his sell, build, collect system. But when I came in the industry, I wanted to make an impact. I wanted to be the greatest of all time. I wanted to build the greatest teams of all time. I wanted to help more people than anybody else. I wanted to innovate. And that drives me more than the money that you make at the end of the year. And that's why I'm here with you today. So one day I had an epiphany. I said, I'm sick and tired of being a slave to subpar salespeople's insurance company, being, not having people that know about me or know about what it's like to be a door-to-door roofing salesperson that earns 6, 7, maybe even 8 figures. And so I decided that in order to be the best in the world at introducing people to the storm damage opportunity and training them for success, that I needed help. I needed a coach. And like I said, after a decent $13 million year, we did literally $13 million in sales. I think our net profits ran somewhere around $1 million in net profit, just below 10%. I was really, really disgusted with the amount of overhead involved in running 5 different locations, having all the different managers, corporate executives, and at the end of the year, one of my big key leaders, he actually left the company, took some people with him, and it left a real sour taste in my mouth. And I went out and I sold a commercial roof, and I literally made almost 50% of what my owner's equity was without bad sales draws, without money in accounts receivable. And whatever our end of the year payment was, I recognized, heck, that commercial roof deal was literally paying me almost as much as my dividends, and I spent a lot less time. I'm thinking, man, the way you're doing a business is not working. The old sell, build, collect, chase storms, go from market to market to the best opportunities was getting beat up. And so I invested in Grant Cardone training. I invested with his digital marketing partner at the time. And now he started his own agency, and I'm actually at the Hustle Den right now. Jeremy Haynes, he's one of my digital marketing team members, and I've been working with him for 3 years. We've sold more than $1 million of information products online, helped thousands of people, but more importantly, we've built an ultimate contractor funnel that's going to change the industry. We'll get into that later. But the more important thing is that the right mentors and training made it clear to me that marketing online, landing the biggest projects, and finding a way to systemize this whole business of training, of sell, build, collect, but in the new age. And essentially, we took massive action after we decided to do these things, advertising, building our brand on Facebook. We created Sky Diamonds University, the first virtual online training system to train our salespeople, to onboard our salespeople in a standardized way. And we applied our upgraded skill set in sales, in online deal researching, in being able to realize that sometimes 80% of the money comes from 20% of the people. And if you break that 20% down to one action, one person, that you can sometimes extract 10x, 100x more value out of less action. And essentially, we figured a little thing out that you could brand online, that you could sell larger projects, that you could train your people in a university, that you could do all these things that really created a cult-like culture, a following. And it was something that was growing huge. There's now almost 10,000 members in the hardcore door-to-door group. And, we were booming. I think the first Sky Diamonds University year, my company's doing great. 6 months into it, we're doing $550,000 in sales in the first 6 months. And there was still a problem. We didn't have the right people on the bus. That is one of the biggest keys to this program you're going to be learning about. Also, you have to get paid. Everything's about getting paid. So I had to learn the hard way that, in focusing on building this other program to help other roofers, that I had to build systems. If my business wasn't going to depend on my talent, they had to be built on my systems even more. And it made me a better money collector. because I set up automated ways that allowed me to cash flow, which is one of the biggest problems contractors face. And in this journey from going to 13 million to maybe 50 to 100 million dollars in sales this year, we literally ran out of money in the middle of this process. But essentially, we had to keep pushing forward. I found the answers. I was able to fail forward in every single situation, and I found my voice. I found my passion. I found my hedgehog concept, and here we are. I'm going to share it with you, Sky Diamonds University 2.0. So, how does this apply to you? You can't get enough leads. You hire subpar salespeople who are unmotivated, who are unprofessional, who are untrained, who don't know a sales process. Your average profit after overhead on small roofs isn't enough to grow your company. You spend too much time working in your business. I don't know, maybe you're on the roof. Maybe you're measuring roofs. Maybe you're estimating roofs. Maybe you're out with your sales team, training them in your truck. But you're spending too much time working in your business, not on your business. That's why you're not scaling. That's why you're hitting a wall, and that's why you're here learning from me how I got past that wall. You have hard time constantly onboarding and training new people. You cannot manage multiple projects at the same time. They say, Lee, how do you do it? You're giving a webinar today. I am, yes. And you have 22 roofs going on right now. Yes, I do. I have production managers, I have office managers. I have ClaimExpress.com, an online business management system. And I have scalable systems that work to 7 to 8 figures in profit. And I can tell you, if you do not have these things in place, you will have a business built on sand. I hope that's not your case. And if it is, we have the solution for you. Social media is intimidating, and you don't see how it can help your business. I understand completely. I felt the same way. You are afraid to create content. I've been a writer that is blocked. I've been a man that knew I had a voice, a story to tell, and I've been scared to tell it, scared to look stupid, scared to have haters. And I understand where you're coming from, but your network is still too small. You don't have enough roofing crews. You don't have enough salespeople. People out there in the marketplace don't know what you bring to the table. And so the idea, the mission of Sky Diamonds University is that we're going to implement this championship technique into your company, and it's going to change your life forever, like it did for my man Anthony Ciotti. It's worked for a handful of salespeople and business owners. Anthony took the social media marketing technique of basically getting inside of a private group. I'll walk you through exactly how he did this a little bit later on in the webinar, but he literally took his company from 2 million to 8 million and more than 100 reps through my university. I know that because I'm tracking it. I'm using him as one of my best case studies. He's a very good recruiter, but now he's been able to basically systemize, automate his onboarding and recruiting process. And since he started to use social media and being smart with how he goes about network marketing to get recruits, he's gone from like having a team of 6 to 8 guys to having almost 20 hardcore door-to-door closers in his pasture, closing deals at all times. This is going to give him the opportunity to make his first 7 figures in roofing. Congratulations, Anthony. Here's what we're going to cover in this program. We're going to cover how to increase your average transaction value and make 30% more profit with new age systems that work. These are sales systems. These are closing systems. These are prospecting systems. These are things that you can duplicate and train your sales team with, and it's one of the most important foundations of my program. Sales and the ability to influence is everything. Even the definition of leadership is the ability to influence your team members to accomplish a mission. So we're going to be going over that in detail. Secret 2, how to attract top talent in a crowded marketplace. This is a very crowded marketplace. We are roofers. We go door to door. How do you separate yourself? How do you get the top $1 million type sales recruits, the top network marketers, the top real estate agents, car salespeople, insurance agents, people that are out there in the real professional space? How do you get them to go door to door? How do you get them to market? How do you get them to put down what they're doing and come for your mission, for your journey? I'm going to talk about the keys that I've learned and that I use, and I currently have a big sales team. Anyone teaching you about recruiting that doesn't have a sales team should be shot. You shouldn't listen to them. You should be shot. You should be really thinking about one thing that I care about being an example, that this brand of brothers that we are is a meritocracy. You have to earn your right. Your right to be able to add value to the marketplace. And if you do not have a sales team, if you're not able out there to grow big sales teams, then don't give information in the marketplace about it. It makes no sense. Secret number 3, how to scale your roofing company profitably using proven systems. These proven systems were a spinoff of what my uncle put in place with my dad back a long time ago. 1998, the organization board, the production board, sell, build, collect. Things have changed, guys. We've moved this offline organization production board into an online business management system, Claim Express. We put a hybrid model together so that we could both have an online and offline representation of our leads, of our projects, of our profitability, of our commissions, of our accounts receivables. And I'm going to talk to you about building your business on a strong foundation so you can use proven systems to get 7 to 8 figures in profit. All right, we're moving quick here because we got to go through this fast. How to increase your average transaction value. Look, you got to get in the best neighborhoods. You got to get in the best market. You got to learn how to close. You got to learn the completed offer sales process and the ultimate pitch. So I'm going to get down here to the next slide fast. Some salespeople, owners, contractors think that high ticket sales systems or online training is not going to work. We have an easy sell. Okay, say, what do you say, Lee, whenever the guy says, I already have a contractor? See, I'm from Dallas, Fort Worth. I was the guy going behind 15 contractors having to get my foot in the door. I recognize the power, the position, the look, the way that you set yourself, the body language, the eye contact, how you get their attention in the first 10 seconds, what you have to do with certainty, tonality. And it's more of a mindset, the ultimate pitch, the assumptive close. And whenever you see something, look, guys, I just found out today literally that I'm getting a $1.5 million check. My name's on it. I'm getting a commercial lead. It was from Glenn. You'll hear about him later on in the webinar. But I'm excited, dude, and I'm talking to you about this training that works. Do you want to learn how to close deals so solid that a $1.5 million check is coming to you before you even complete the job? And do you want your sales trainer and mentor to be an example, an Achilles roof salesman, Achilles business owner? And I say that because I believe this is a warrior culture that we are a part of, and I want to breed hardcore door-to-door warriors, a new breed of storm chasers. And I'm going to tell you a story about my first high-paid sales and marketing coach. I paid Grant Cardone $40,000, and like you right now, I'm going to be obviously offering you a package in which I can help you. The Sky Diamonds University is going to be the center of that package, and me personally working with you, coaching you, is going to be at the center of that package. But I paid $40,000, and then I had marketing support that I needed. I needed to learn how to use Infusionsoft. I needed to learn how to market on Facebook. Grant didn't know anything about that. He had a young guru in his office that did, and I paid him $15,000 and $3,000 a month. And 4 years, more than $300,000 later in sales and marketing coaches, I can tell you that paying those guys were the biggest reasons why I'm at where I'm at today. So the ultimate pitch was found one day when me and Jeremy were shooting a new course for our salespeople. It's simple. It's about tonality. It's about assigning yourself the investigation of the roof, assigning yourself the investigation of the lifetime roof insurance inspection, assigning yourself a mitigation or a underwriter quality control inspection. You literally call them because you know that they already have potentially somebody in mind. You already call them because you already know maybe they don't really want to have their door knocked. But when I'm in the neighborhood, I teach you how to have that tone. Hi, I'm Lee Haight. Roofing professionals, the neighborhood roofer. We're taking care of everybody in here. I just want to make sure that you knew what was going on. You hadn't heard? Yeah, there's an epidemic. There's unlicensed contractors. There's hail damage to the homes. Insurance companies are giving people a hard time. And I'm here right now to solve it all because I'm taking care of everybody else. If you notice, that was a unique pitch that you need to replay and figure out the very simple nature of my tone. How I broke it down, how I assumed I was supposed to be there. And in the university, you can redo this. So the new age strategy to research and target the deals. Look, we direct mail them, we call them, we knock on their door, we hit them on Facebook. When I talk about strategy to research, this is like incredible. You can get all the information that you need about somebody, how much money they make, how big their home is, the things that they buy. And essentially, I target market, and I break my commercial sales list down to who's going to convert the fastest. And these techniques could literally land you one project to give you 1,000% return on investment of this program. More importantly, the completed offer system, which is going to teach your salespeople discipline. I was this undisciplined guy. I worked for my dad. I didn't want to do his way. His way was get the homeowner photos of the damage, deliver the customer a written proposal, have that done as fast as possible. Ask the value proposition at the kitchen table. Get to 10 kitchen tables a week. Follow up on those customers every 3 days. Essentially, it was losing the deals. It was always having a door knock. It was my dreams not being realized that helped me get disciplined to the completed offer sales system. And now that sales system has evolved, and I'm teaching you how to measure your roof fast on an iPhone with Planometer. I'm teaching you how to use macros inside of things like Claim Express, where you don't need Xactimate to complete insurance estimates. Look, everything here that we're going to cover is automating this process. When you have me and your team with Sky Diamonds University virtual online platform, you automate your recruiting, onboarding, and training process. Why? Because when you have somebody that wants to come on board, you give them the new hire orientation course. This is a 72-page training manual with videos. And that being said, when you bring them through this beginning, they've got questions they have to answer. You can check on them. You can only invest time, money, and resources into the people that are certified and pass the course. So once they get onboarded correctly, then you can go to them with the door-to-door objection series. You can go to them with the closing with value series, the estimate training series. And all these things that do is teach your salesperson what it means to be a 10X storm chaser, what it means to properly go through the sales process, what it means to prospect with smart, what it means to actually shoot for the moon and achieve the stars by running a diversified book of business. That's going after the richest people, biggest neighborhoods with maybe not the best damage, but oldest roofs, or knowing when a discontinued tile, slate, wood shake, metal roof opportunity exists, and shifting your focus so that a certain percentage of your book deals with high-end residential, and the other part would be the $1 Million Deals daily commercial sales system, which is a goal, which isn't a reality. Never been able to close $1 million deal every day, but I did today. That being said, I want to teach you how to overcome the one universal objection in roofing. The one universal objection in roofing. I'm going to go through this real quick. This is a quick golden nugget. Everybody's going to have an objection. It's either going to fall into three places. It's going to be you, your company, or your process. And so what you have to do is you have to identify, you have to listen to your customer, and you have to build certainty. You have to build certainty in these three things as you ask for the business and deliver the value proposition. And as they give you reasons why they're not going to purchase the program, you have to take and put their objections. Do they not believe in me? Sir, do you not believe a single word that I said? Is it because that I knocked on the door and you don't know me that you're not going to do business with me today? Is that what you're not sure about? Is it that you really aren't sure about me as a person? Okay? Boom. Is it my company? Do you need to research my company? We are A+ rated with the BBB. Here are some references and case studies from inside of your neighborhood. If you don't want to give them a call, here, check out our Facebook page. Here's some reviews. Here's some videos of other customers that we've helped. And if you're not sure about our company, let me go through this PowerPoint presentation that will overcome and answer any questions that you have. Remember, guys, show, not tell. The one objection in sales is they're not certain enough on you, your company, or your process. Our process is how we build roofs. Our process is how we get claims approved, how we get supplements approved, how we work with public adjusters, engineers, and attorneys. Our process is what differentiates us from everybody else. And you use Sky Diamonds University to show how you are unique, how you are differentiated. And I think there's a real big problem in the marketplace because there's so many roofers that y'all don't know how to differentiate yourself. And this is some examples of success. Tom Yang, friend of mine, he just bought an apartment complex with me, was my bank. He started off as a cold call from the result of the ultimate pitch. I said, Tom, how you doing? My name's Lee Haight. I've been assigned an investigation of your roof. I have a few questions for you. We had a catastrophic storm. I want to make sure your roof's okay. Do you have any water leaking? Has anyone been on the roof? Skylights damaged, roofs damaged. How are your roofs? Do you have any estimates? Do you have a contractor in mind for repairs? I'm doing my due diligence inspection, and I'm a disaster consultant. I am not with your insurance company. I'm an advocate for the policyholder. I protect you. I'm going to get you a free estimate for repairs. I'm going to get you a digital analysis of the damage your property sustained. And we do this for our premium clients because we find that commercial claims are underpaid 700%. We find that people miss out on hidden damages every time. And there's an egregious mistake by a property manager, contractor, or an owner on almost every single commercial claim. So, Tom, I'm coming by tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Tom loved my pitch. He thought I was a hustling SOB. This guy's worth millions, maybe 30 to 50 million, and he contracted with me to complete 10 commercial projects. Later, we ended up doing a couple business deals together. He's still somebody I talk to once or twice a week. After making 6 figures in profit, literally, I decided I had to go pick up $74,000 cash from him that I wanted to buy an apartment complex. So I told him, I said, hey, Tom, this is what I want to do. I want to buy this apartment complex. I'm going to take this money. I'm going to go to the bank. He said, dude, I can be the bank. I got the man to be the bank, bro. It's my property. He's the bank. I pay a little bit more for interest, 6% interest, but I got such a smoking deal, and I didn't have to deal with the bank. It was such a beautiful thing, all from being able to execute the ultimate pitch. So look, Larry Perry did the same thing in the same market in Colorado. He's a first-year student of mine. He executed the pitch to perfection with the apartment complex called the Harlan Apartments. And at this apartment complex, you may have seen him online, but he was able to just literally read off the script. Hi, my name's Larry. I've been assigned the investigation of your roof. Yeah, no, I don't care that you already have a contractor. I'm a roof consultant. I got to get you an Xactimate. I got to get you a satellite roof measurement. I got to get you educated on the hidden damages and the problems that are going on in the marketplace. I'm coming out tomorrow. This guy already had a contractor. This guy had somebody working on his property for 12 years. All the biggest deals do. Larry Perry learned the art of the swagger jack. He learned the art of the ultimate pitch. And literally in his first year, he did $600,000 in commercial sales. Glenn McGurgan, the guy that is responsible for the $1.5 million paid in full upfront assignment of benefits. My name's on the check. 1,300 square tile deal. Hallelujah, Glenn, a $10 million sales producer that realizes the only thing he has to do is commit. The only thing he has to do is follow the ultimate pitch, duplicate what it was happening around me. He spent the most time around me over the last 2 years seeing what I did and putting it into his business. Glenn is a scratch golfer. Glenn is almost 60 years old, and he is kicking ass. And I'm going to tell you something. You can do it if Glenn can do it, because Glenn, he don't always like to knock doors. Glenn doesn't always like to work 80 to 100 hours a week. He likes to play golf. He likes to love life, and literally has $5 million in sales, and we got a long ways to go. Brittany Webb, a girl in her first 6 months, she implemented going after tile roofs, discontinued, using our neighborhood approach, landed a homeowners association. A major influencer was able to post inside the neighborhood Facebook group, was created a domino viral effect. $1 million turned in 6 months, but this young lady is going to be the top female sales producer all time for a residential roofing company. She's going to do $2 million in sales this year. Maybe you know my man Justin Parker, who went from the shit boxes of St. Louis and Peoria and going after small homes because he didn't mind knocking doors. He was a little rough around the edges. So most roofers think, why don't I just go to the shitty houses? It's going to be easier. I can relate to the people. It can be fast. They'll like a free roof. So we went from the shit boxes where he could create the leads to the sky rises. We did a freaking 30-story sky rise, 2 buildings back to back, multi-million-dollar deals. And these projects were prospected with Justin using the ultimate pitch. Marty Abercrombie, he's about the relationships. He knows how to follow up. He not only implements my ultimate pitch, but essentially we've been able, by using the relationship aspect of the funnel, by creating a strategic response network and by being very, very detailed at going wide of stating our intentions to create a network and then getting a big break of 1 or 2 people that have referred us $50 million in commercial opportunity. This is the second layer of what you can get to in my program. You may also be thinking, I don't understand how high-ticket sales systems and online training will help me overcome low total profits in my business, will give me true freedom, will train sales guys better than I can. Well, look, if you're not into online training, you may be a very good salesperson, but you can't train your salesperson right before they go into the job. You can't train the person when they go to the truck after they heard the objection while they're measuring the roof and then let them hear what they need to do to close the deal when they get to the kitchen table. You can't train people if you're not landing $1 million deals. Let's say this year we've landed, I don't know how many that we've landed, but I know that we have over $10 million in production for commercial roofing projects. And it's in the first quarter, so hopefully we can get to $40 million in commercial roofing products. But if you're not doing that, then you don't have to copy everything I do, but maybe you should copy some of the things I do. I'll show you pictures. I'll show you case studies. If you think I'm full of shit, I don't care, because you won't learn these systems and you won't be able to duplicate them, which will essentially allow you to take deals off of my plate. But I love seeing people win. So if you buy this program and you take a deal off my plate, I'm going to high five you. I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to buy you a steak and a beer. But one thing you can't understand is that it gave me freedom in my business to be able to duplicate myself online, to train my people, to give them a place to get motivated, to learn how to close. I found that I could drive my team to be more obsessed with personal development whenever I was leading the example. See, because I'm constantly focused on reading new books. I'm following new mentors. I joined Russell Brunson's mastermind group. This inner circle cost me literally $25,000. And what everyone around me sees is somebody that's always willing to reach up, that's always obsessed with personal development. My team is a big think mission-based 10X mindset. These guys are hardcore door-to-door closers, kings of the kitchen table. They know their future's in their funnel. They're savage new age marketers along with direct sales beasts, and you can have a team of the same. Training in my system, you will turn your team into door-to-door sales and marketing warriors. And let me just show you real quick. This is the system. This is the tool. This is the university. This is the vault. Okay, inside here, you can actually take notes. You have a profile. You've got certifications. You've got all the different documents that's inside the system. But when you go to watch, basically, you're going to get questions, and every single salesperson is going to get a report card, so you're going to be able to hold them accountable. See, I put more than $50,000 into this system, and I have literally, I don't know, probably put hours and hours and hours into this time. So that being said, here we go. Some breakdowns of the course, intros to the roofing business. If you just want to kind of see what it's like when you first come into the program, what your new hire orientation people might see, those are the first things that you need to see. Once you learn once you get into the business and you go through the how to measure a roof, how to see what's on a roof, what's the basics of insurance papers, and you go through that basic certification where you got to learn the pitch, and this is the pitch. You can't get anything without the pitch. The no roof left behind pitch. Hey, I'm here to make sure you don't get left out. Left out of what? Dude, we're not leaving any roofs behind because there's hidden hail damage, there's hidden wind damages. Your roof is old. It's going to cost you unnecessary out-of-pocket expenses, and it's my public service to be here to make sure you don't pay that. I'm getting on your roof to offer a free digital analysis. That's the no roof left behind, but you're going to have to replay that. You're going to have to understand how to use that, when to use that, when someone comes out and is like, look, dude, I already have a roofer. You're the 15th person at my door. Get the fuck off my porch. This is where you got to get these high-tension door-to-door objections. Here's my business card. Give me your business card. Just go ahead and give me your business card. What I do is I give my business card forward with my hand, and I don't let go. And I say 99% of the time when I give business cards, nothing ever happens. You got two choices here. You've got hidden damages. You got the toughest negotiator, the insurance companies, and you got all these contractors knocking on your door, and you still haven't made a decision. Now, by taking this business card, I know it's not going to help solve anything with your problem, but you can make a decision right now to let me up on your roof. In 5 minutes, I can give you the answers and help you move forward in this decision. It won't cost you a dime. And literally, if you're interested in potentially me offering the service, the chances of me actually getting to do that after giving you this business card are slim to none. Statistically, I've been doing this for 13 years, and I can guarantee if I just take care of this in the next 5 minutes, you will really, really be grateful for what we find. And just go ahead and let me get on your roof. So you got to understand some of these ways to overcome objection. And look, I'm passionate about door-to-door, dude. I've knocked 50,000 doors. A lot of roofing contractors aren't salespeople, and maybe you think you can't sell like me, but you can say the words that I say in your way. You can overcome objection at the doorstep. You can teach your salespeople, even if you don't want to be the guy, you want to be the entrepreneur that has the guys, put them in the program and let them learn how to close the deals. Okay, you go through here. Most of the thing, it's about how to do the estimate, performing an inspection, preparing an estimate, closing with value. These are some of the basics. We do get into some different things with commercial sales, But closing with value is about the completed offer system. The completed offer system literally closes 30% more deals historically. It teaches you how to get a written proposal, how to overcome the one universal objection in roofing sales, and how to win more profit for your family, for your company, for your team. Look, it's not just about selling, it's about the mindset. It's about the ability to be a wolf, not a sheep. It's about its ability to set goals, to be driven, to understand how the law of attraction works, and to have a team that is collaborating to dominate, not just in a financial sense, but in relationships, in their life, and in being good people. And so what we want to do is we want to create a culture of impact over income in your company. And we do that in the major keys sections, okay? Now, business owners, this is your course. This is for building and scaling your business. This is for hiring salespeople, of getting to 10 million fast. That's 0 to 8 figures fast. That's going to be for guys out there that are doing 0 to 1 million. I want to get you to $10 million as fast as possible. That's a good course. Here we go down here. You got leading your team. This is strictly all recruiting. Hiring a diamond is strictly all recruiting. Okay, first day on the job, increase your closing percentage. It's all recruiting, okay? You go down here, we've got commercial projects, how to sell commercial, researching deals, prospecting, network marketing, online, penetrating the Florida market, and on this is some very, very great video about the assignment of benefits. This assignment of benefits is one of the best. This is absolutely some of the best training that I've done. Assignment of benefits is the reason why I have a $1.5 million check in the mail with my name on it, and I'm going to get it before I do the job. And so if you want the opportunity to have those type of closes, those type of deals, you want to train in the university, and this is Sky Diamonds 2.0. There's 200 videos in this course, but there is also, okay, let me take you back to the home here, a vault. And we'll go over what's in the vault a little bit later in the presentation, but there is the file vault. So the ultimate pitch and completed offer sales system taught in Sky Diamonds University works to close 30% more deals and increase your average transaction value. It automates your onboarding, your recruiting process. It outsources me as your sales manager. So whatever time that you take to train new sales people, to motivate old sales people, to teach people how to close. When you have to repeat yourself over and over again, you could be working on your business. You could be closing your own commercial deals. You could be recruiting. You could be doing things that are more valuable with your time. Use me for literally cheaper than $350 a week for this program alone, and you can get full access for me training all your people. And it will help you close 30% more deals, sell bigger projects, and have more freedom. Secret number 2 is something you got to do. You got to attract top talent in the marketplace. It's a crowded marketplace. You got to learn how to get attention. We got to move fast. You know, a lot of people think managers, contractors, owners, I'm not good at recruiting. Look, I'm sick of getting losers that come off of Craigslist or job boards. I can't get people that want to knock doors or become a roofer. I don't have the tools to get the best people in the market. Well, let me share you a quick story, okay? This is, again, going back to that influencer marketing play. This is about breaking out of obscurity. You know, anybody that follows me and follows Grant Cardone knows that if people don't know you, they won't flow you. So the first thing you got to do is you got to break out of obscurity. You got to realize what your target person looks like, and when that target person checks you out, where are they going? They're going to your Facebook. They're going to your Instagram. Millennials are going to your Instagram. Most people are going to your Facebook. Do you have a landing page, a place to take their attention, their interest, and to automate them into a way into your business? So we do that at CertifiedRoofingProfessionals.com. And I'm going to show you this landing page. This is an example of a funnel, a recruiting funnel. And it may be something that you just heard. What is a funnel? What is ClickFunnels? It is a landing page combined with automation to create a warmed up prospect and closed sell. So I drive traffic to this site. They fill out the form. They get video. They get information. They get a description. In this video, it talks about how they can make $650,000 over the next six months to a year. They fill out the form to join the team. If you fill out the form, you get automated emails, follow-ups, pieces to all the different to keep them engaged. And then it'll ask them to follow me online. It'll ask them to join the university. And literally these people that used to apply off of Craigslist or that used to do a job board or just fill out something on Facebook that says they're interested, instead of me talking to them on the phone and telling them how great this opportunity is, I'm giving them video content. I'm giving them articles to read. I'm following up with them daily, giving them more information. And I have it in an automated system so that I don't have to constantly be spending my time doing that. And so I want to teach you how to do the same thing. Okay, you need to invest in marketing coaches like myself. Go all in on online marketing and building sales funnels that work. Even if you're running Craigslist ads, you need to know how to run a Craigslist ad. If you join this program, I'm going to share with you the perfect Craigslist ad that I've used. It's going to surprise you. It's very short. It's very kind of vague. It's a unique process to finding a type A dominant type salesperson that you want. I don't know if you've heard about the DISC assessment, but I use the DISC assessment when I bring new salespeople in to look for people that can handle a rejection, that look for people that are self-driven and have that dominant personality gene that allows them to ask for the business and close the deal. But essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to combine conventional and new social media marketing on Facebook and Instagram, building landing pages, into creating an ultimate recruiting funnel. We're going to go over that and how to hire a diamond. It's a training series in university. And so I use social media marketing to duplicate myself. Since I started doing that 3 years ago, I probably get 300 to 700% more people in the door, and the people stick for a lot longer and produce a lot more. And Anthony, like I said, is the best example of that. One of his guys that he hired, he found inside of the University of Central Florida sales group. He brought a leader of a young fraternity into his company and showed him how he could make money as a canvasser. And then, since he had such an impact, such a following, such an attention of eyeballs on Snapchat, this kid was getting thousands of views on his Snapchat. Anthony did something very risky. He lended the dude the Range Rover. He literally lended him his freaking $100,000 vehicle, and the dude was Snapchatting his way around town with his checks, with his results, with his new car. And all of a sudden, Anthony had a gang of fraternity salespeople. He didn't have to place a single ad. They were all referral. And literally, they all came referred and stuck around a lot longer and sold a lot more. Y'all see my men, Sam Struthers, Logan. These guys do a great job. They've grown exponentially. They've used their social media network, hiring people from within the neighborhoods that are damaged, hiring people within their own social networks, running Facebook ads, geo-targeted around where they're building, around where their offices. They use new age marketing techniques like mine that work, and they bought the program, $1 Million Deals Daily. They follow me online. I'm great friends with Logan and Sam, and when it comes to this environment, these are the top level competitors, and what they get out of me is iron sharpens iron. Guys, this is going to be the most important skill set you have as an entrepreneur. How to get the best people in your business. I am great at it. I've always been great at it, okay? I don't know if you're going to be as good as me, but I know if you use my system, that you will be able to get at least one person. If you get one person, that one person is going to make you 60, 50, 80, 100, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars if you do it right, if you put them through the system. So you can go through hundreds of possibilities with only one good result and still get a great return. Crest has got their team involved. They've built a cult-like culture. They've basically put Facebook marketing and media management as a priority, as their brand, as their mission, to lead out there, to attract, to go wide, to go deep. And we're going to talk about that. But in the How to Hire a Diamond training system, I talk about how to use social media, but also how to use conventional stuff. The conventional stuff has gotten less and less effective. That's why you got to mix it up, and you got to drive traffic, and you got to capture the stuff through funnels. So I'm moving quick. Y'all might think that you're not a good recruiter, that you don't have a huge network, that you're going to have to learn how to recruit salesmen, that you're not a big contractor with the resources that the new recruits want. Maybe that you've never had any luck off of Craigslist or any job boards. It used to be a lot better, I'm going to be real. But the truth is, you can outsource everything. We have the network. When I say you can outsource everything, we literally have the network that will help you build a recruiting funnel. We have the network that could help you drive the traffic to that funnel. We have the network that will, sometimes a hailstorm hits Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm not there, and you're the Sky Diamonds member that's Sky Diamonds Elite, Louisville, Kentucky, and essentially I go on Facebook Live, Epic Storm, Louisville, Kentucky. Looking for a place to go, you need to talk to the Sky Diamonds Elite member, John. John is in Louisville. He's got an incredible business, a local company. He runs a diversified sales system that I teach, and he's a certified Sky Diamonds coach. Anybody looking to go to Louisville, Kentucky, comment below on this video. Fill out this form. I'm going to get you in touch with the #1 local Sky Diamonds insurance restoration opportunity provider. So that's part of outsourcing everything and having the network. We're going to have some circumstance for that to really work out for your market, but you have to be prepared. Our Hire a Diamond series teaches you everything you need to recruit. We literally teach you everything you need to recruit. How to build the job ads that actually respond and get good people. All right. How to post on social media, how to make videos on social media, how to create a group, how to create a cult-like culture, how to brand yourself. And then I even have a door-to-door network of entrepreneurs that you can come into and begin to personally brand with more than 7,000 people connected as salespeople and experienced sales managers and different owners in the insurance restoration market. That's hardcore door-to-door. I don't know if you've been in there, but there's more than 7,000 people. But you are going to learn how to use social media, and you're going to learn how to build recruiting funnels, and these things are going to automate your life. Whenever I run a Facebook ad, whenever I do Craigslist, whenever I do a job posting on Indeed, and I have people go to this form, they fill out the form if they're interested, they get more information, they find out about the video, they go to my social media links. What happens is they find out a little bit about who I am, and so they close at a higher percentage. I don't have to waste as much as my time. I get more out of the salesperson, therefore increasing my average transaction value, giving me more time to spend with my family, more time to go look for apartment complexes, more time to go shop for a big ass fishing boat that will drive me to the Bahamas to catch blue marlin. Just saying, whatever you love in life, you need to learn how to implement these things that have given me the ability to share this stuff with you. Because most roofing contractors that had 22 roofs getting built right now wouldn't have the ability to sit and build this webinar for you. And I want to teach you how I did that, how I scaled my roofing company profitably. Scaling is the definition of replacing yourself. Scaling is getting good people in the right place. Scaling is the business running without you. If you got hit by a truck today, would your business run? Would it be profitable? And I'm going to tell you, anyone giving you training, mentorship, and coaching on business systems that doesn't have a business, I would buyer beware. Look, some people say, I don't know how to manage multiple projects. I can't scale my company without keeping the quality of production, of service, quality of work. It's hard for me to let other people do important things in my business. I'm not the best at training and assigning job roles. I don't know the job roles. To get not only the right people on the bus is tough, but putting those people in the right place and managing all their personality is really difficult. And look, guys, I feel your pain, dude. As a young contractor, I resisted the force. My dad built Claim Express in a standardized method, and I didn't want to use it. I believed an estimate was a waste of time. Entering a lead in a CRM was a waste of time. Why? I got a contract. I got a file box. Why would I do that? Why I lost my paperwork. Why I couldn't follow up. Well, I was tired of freaking losing deals, having to freaking empty funnels, a hole in the boat, and verifying payroll on time was not a priority to me. I was sick and tired of losing deals, constantly living in chaos, and truthfully, this feeds into the last thing, because you have to be able to recruit leaders within your company. You have to grow leaders within your company. You have to create executives and managers. And so it all works together, the 3 secrets that give me more freedom, that allow me to have 7 to 8 figures in profits. But it all started when I did my first 1,200 roofs in a year. It's where I met my wife. I learned to really get disciplined because I had so many people coming in. I had this like game-breaking new lead technique that now we do voicemail drops. It used to be basically a pre-recorded message. So we'd call 30,000 people a day. We'd be like, boop, boop. Your home was in the path of a catastrophic hailstorm. This is a public service announcement. Please press 1 to schedule your free roof inspection. Attention, hail damage is not visible from the ground, but is covered by your insurance company. Please press 1 now to get your free hail damage inspection. Hail damage can cause leaks. Please press 1 now. And then our phones would ring off the hook. And I had so many leads. I had so many salespeople. It was like the perfect storm of opportunity, and I had to do it. These salespeople, we had to manage the leads. We had to manage the projects. We had to make payroll. We had to pay commissions. We had to track down all our money. And so I was used to doing, $2 to $5 million in business. And this first time when I was in 2010, I did $7 million in business in 1 year. That's where basically I had to use this scalable system for success. And Chris Marguerite is another contractor out of Pennsylvania. He's approaching $20 million in built projects through Claim Express. My company here in Florida is doing $1 million a week processed through Claim Express. We've done more than $100 million throughout the entire year. There's other companies like OTC Construction. They're about a $5 to $10 million company out of Michigan that are using this system. We've got guys, Double D Construction out of St. Louis. These guys are $1 to $2 million contractors. But what they like about Claim Express is that it's an evolution of an old school system, a sell, build, collect. There's an offline and online way to do it. All your forms, your documents, your contracts, everything you need is online. You have a way to manage your production, your projects on a board, but also a system online. And I'll go ahead while I'm talking about Claim Express and go ahead and pull up my business, okay, just so I can show you, not tell you about this software and this scalable system, okay. I'm actually going to go in here and log in to the secrets of my business. So I'm going to share with you, actually in here some addresses. This is how long I've been using Claim Express since 2009 and all the different locations in which I've worked across the country. And as you can see, we've been doing this a little while. Here's my leaderboard of sales guys. And remember, guys, this board started in January. It restarted. This is for this year. All right. So we have multiple $1 million producers, 3 of them, and we're not even at the end of April, okay? We are at project number 378. Now, this is one location, okay? This is one location. I have 2 locations in Florida. We're at $13 million in sales, but more importantly, I go in here and I can track where my salespeople are, what my total gross profit is, what my total sales are, what our closing percentages are. These are the statistics that matter. These are the ones that we track. I can track where my money's at. If you look right here, we're doing a good job. This is part of the reason why I got way better was I was able to get to a point where I was collecting money faster than I was closing projects. And as you see, I've been here and collected $6.1 million since the beginning of the year. And if you look at some of the size of these projects, it'll blow your mind. But these freaking jobs are out of this world. That's because we're selling tile roofs, discontinued tile roofs, metal roofs. We're selling some shingles, but it's the diversified sales system, which is that I'm teaching in this webinar. And I can check on each individual salesperson where their accounts receivables are, what they're doing. Brian Larshide, one of my top most loyal guys. I can see where his money's at over 90 days. Okay, this is going to be the one that I would probably call and ask him about right now. Hey, Brian, where's Giblin's money? And then if I was wanting to go into the details of the project, we go in here and we would see, of course, our work orders. We'd be able to see all the different costs from our work orders, material and labor. This is what we ordered from the supply company. We'd be able to see other projects on a map around this project. Okay, this is actually on Marco Island. The black projects are the ones that we haven't closed. The green are the ones that we have. We're going to be able to communicate to everybody within the company with different notes on the file every time anything's done with the file. We're going to be able to create a fax cover sheet. We're going to be able to verify final paperwork. And when we're done, we're going to create a PDF. Upload. I said you could upload all your documents too. So it's got a copy of your contract. It's got a copy of everything. But these are all the documents that'll literally come out of here. And these are receipts. These are invoices. These are all the different things. And this file has a lot in it, so it'll take a minute for it to download. But literally 40 different papers are about to come up on a PDF. And you're going to see a complete job file. And this is why doing business on the cloud is the evolution. And so here you go through some of the files that the software creates. You see here the contract summary that it creates. Here's the estimate items. This is the offline job board and organization system. Okay. For every single trade, we do a magnet. We have to have material orders for every single project. It's one of the key functions of the Claim Express. Here's your final invoice. Here's your conditional waiver of lien. Here's your workmanship warranty. But more importantly, we get down in here. We go ahead and get down in here to the base of it here. Now we've uploaded files. Now we've got our hard contract. Now we've got our hard bills, our hard documents, and essentially every single thing that has to do with this project is in the cloud and can never be lost. And you can follow up on your money, and you can never lose out on profits again. Never have a business that's built on sand. Other people that use other software say that Claim Express is the most efficient. And if you feel like you have a software you're not getting the best out of, it's best to combine your coach. Look, this is the thing I use. I'm showing you my system. That's literally my Naples office. And if I go in here and I show you my Daytona operation, pop it open, bust it wide open, just so that you can verify some of these numbers that I'm talking about. Okay, this is another, we have an office in Colorado and an office in Texas, so this is still not all of our offices, but this is, again, you know, what we're doing here is making a huge difference one step at a time. I don't know why it's missing $1 million project out of here, because there's really $6 million in sales, and I think it's because we haven't closed the project. Let's see here. Where is it? I'm ready to start this bad boy. There it is. Yeah, see, it doesn't really count it until the material gets started, but this is a nice project. This is another one that Glenn sold, and I was talking to you about Glenn being a guy that's going to sell $10 million. We got this roof bought without a public adjuster. You know, one of the biggest things that people want to know is how to get these roofs bought, and flat roofs in particular. A lot of times you have to rely on third-party experts, engineers, and when you join this program, you'll get access to all my engineers. But more importantly, on this project, we were able to show moisture underneath the roof. They wanted to pay to repair the roof. The claim was below deductible, but we hired someone to complete this. We bid it out, and we got them to do a turnkey job. So we have the project profit set, and so Glenn's part is going to be half of $296,000. So it's going to be a pretty good deal. That's Claim Express. It'll manage your business online. But you don't know how to find the people to operate the tricky software, don't worry, we got training, okay? To use complicated software systems, look, there's always someone else that you can put in place. If you don't know how to use complicated software systems, I've taught people 70 years old that don't know how to use a computer how to do this program. And this program is based on Excel, and if you know how to use Excel, you know how to use this program. You can leave this in or out. Here in Florida, sometimes we do like to keep ourselves notified of the notice of commencement permit, dumpster, first inspection, mid-inspection. Jobs are a little bit tougher. But essentially, you know, this is one of the tools that you get in the Sky Diamonds Elite. And so we use basic Internet Explorer software. There is a lot of training. I don't know if I showed you this, but you've got frequently asked questions that have videos attached to it. How do I compare how my salespeople are doing? Okay. How do I edit my salesperson's email address? How do I add different lead sources to the drop down? How do I add or view appointments? How do I organize my leads? Okay. And then we've got some deeper stuff about systems, stuff about basically a step-by-step process of how to use the entire system. It's its own training platform with its own videos, and we have a help desk that you can submit tickets at any time. So let me ask you a question. We covered how to increase your average transaction value and make 30% more. We covered how to market yourself online and have the top recruits. We talked about how to scale your roofing company profitably by using proven systems. Claim Express. So who wants to take it to the next level? Come on, come on. There's a little apply function. There's an apply function. Not everybody's accepted. I'm only taking a limited amount a month. But I literally only want to take people that are serious. This product is not cheap. It's expensive because I want to invest in you. I have a 5-man support team. That program, Claim Express, you saw, we spend $30,000 a year to host, $1 million to build. And look, you're getting the university, which helping you increase your Sky Diamonds Elite's all about increasing your average transaction value with high ticket sales, helping you attract the top people online in less than 30 days without dealing with the pain of subpar salespeople or being held hostage by an inability to scale your company. So here's what you get on the program, on the deal. Who's ready? You get monthly access to the Sky Diamonds University. You get the business owner's course for scaling. You get the commercial sales systems. You get weekly coaching calls with me inside of the private group. We do the coaching calls all at the same time. So everybody, it's a small group. The people that are part of the elite, we have 10 guys that are in the group now. We really, really hope that you are one of these guys that's willing to get uncomfortable, willing to market online, that's capable of doing some of these different new age strategies and techniques, is willing to invest in themselves. And I want this group to be small so that I can give everybody the individual attention they need. So we're going to get weekly coaching calls with me. You're going to get access to my partnerships with digital marketers, with telemarketers. Leads. That's what we all need. The $4 million sales letter is a commercial sales letter. A residential neighbor expert letter is a residential direct mail letter. You're going to get access to my network, which is salespeople, crews, referral partnerships. A lot of that happens at Hardcore Door to Door. And you're going to get access to Claim Express online for you and your team, unlimited access. You saw Glenn's projects. He sold $3 million in the last 2 months. My company has literally grown 500%, going from a $10 to $13 million company to a $50 to $70 million company. At this year, we're going to be a top 25 roofing and restoration company in America. Last year, we did $18 million in sales, top 50 roofing company in America. Anthony Ciotti has recruited almost 100 men through the social media techniques I've taught him and has taken his company from $2 million to $8 million. And for the way that he runs overhead, that's going to make close to 7 figures in profit. David Kelly and Chris Marguerite have been dedicated to the sell, build, collect systems and Claim Express. They've been dedicated to the completed offer. They've been dedicated to managing their business on a scalable blueprint that works. And for more than 4 years and $20 million in work, we have been working together on an inner circle level, and they have made it work. There's testimonials on the landing page with me and Chris. Check it out for yourself. Check out what he had to say. This works for contractors. This works for salespeople that work for contractors. This works for solar contractors. This works for public adjusters looking to be contractors. Look, if you're looking to scale your business profitably, generate more leads, sell bigger projects, attract top talent, close at a higher percentage, grow at rapid speeds, make a huge impact, and change lives by facilitating success in the most viral vertical market, that's what this is all about. And so you might be thinking you can't get started because you're afraid to ask for help. Dude, I was too. I signed the contract because I was going to close Grant Cardone. That's why I called him. I was going to close him. And so I signed the contract, without my dad's permission, and it was for $40,000. And it was for car sales training. And it was just videos for $40,000 for a year. It's because I had a big team and they got me. And because Grant is very, very famous and he uses that to raise the prices on his products. And so anyways, look, if I wouldn't have committed to hiring those coaches, I wouldn't have connected with Jeremy. I wouldn't have continued. I just paid $25,000 to be a part of Russell Brunson's program. I paid to be a part of Garrett White's program. I'm going to go to Warrior Week. I paid to be a part of Sean Whalen's program. All right, there's Jason Fledling, the webinar master at Genius Webinars. I mean, dude, I learned from the experts. You're a sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Spend more time with guys like me to increase that championship iron sharpens iron result. So look, here's what you're going to get. Sky Diamonds University for your team, an unlimited excerpt for 15 users is usually $9.95 for the year. So I usually charge, if you got 15 users, you can inspect what they expect. Let me just go in here and just take a look at this right here. You can actually, because I'm business partners with VT Lightspeed and they customize this system, they get a percentage. And literally, I spent $50,000 in producing this actual training platform, and this will allow you to hire me as your sales manager and literally outsource your sales management. But what you're going to get is a program that's worth $10,000 for the entire year, because no one has information about commercial sales. No one has information about how to recruit online. No one has information with a working company. And it's not just videos about selling and marketing, but it's also videos about scaling your company And it's not just videos. It's actually, you see, these videos are inside of a software, actual tool to complete the work. And so if you already have a software, that's fine. I have something special for you. We have a little plug and play we can do. And if you already have a software and you're happy with it, then we're building landing pages. And I have something that I can share with you in that department. So that being said, you also get the ultimate pitch. What is the ultimate pitch? Let's go to the vault. To the vault. To the vault. The ultimate pitch is right here. This is the ultimate pitch. We're going to check it out, download it, open it. It's dirty. It'll get me past 75% of the dirt gatekeepers. You can hand it to anybody to use for commercial cold calling. I use it in residential and on commercial, but specifically for your high ticket items, for your big ticket jobs, for your really expensive roofs. It's got both retail closes and insurance restoration closes, but this is literally to get through that first 10, 15 seconds, 30 seconds to build massive value, to put the big meaty hook in your client, to set that appointment, make it stick, and essentially train your team on peak performance. So this does come with the program. Let me go in here a little bit deeper. All right. That's a $995 value, but you also get the direct mail script for the commercial, the direct mail script for the residential, and the $1 Million Deals Daily commercial sales system that's inside the program. With these tools, you'll be able to consistently onboard and train new reps, inspire your sales force, close 30% more deal, outsource and automate your system, increase your average transaction value. These tools, you can get rid of unmotivated salespeople, subpar salespeople that are untrained in a sales process. High overhead from hiring sales managers, low profits due to not enough leads, not enough average ticket price, costly sales trainers, major pitfalls that can kill your business, lost profit due to a broken system for overcoming objections, driving past the biggest jobs in the market knowing you don't have a prayer to close them, not being able to get enough leads, not being able to close people, missed jobs because your competitors are taking deals from you because they're better online marketers and closing people. Look, I wasn't able to train my salespeople all the time on how to close the hard deals and sell more high-ticket projects. So I had to create a sales marketing business training platform. And the #1 virtual training system, VT Lightspeed, I had to hire Bradley. I had to create Sky Diamonds University, okay? And I'm giving that to you. This will save you time and money because I can train your sales team to close 30% more deals and increase their average transaction value. You might be thinking that you can't use this because you can't train it online. And I will tell you that's the only reason why it won't work is if the people don't use it. Because if the people use it, if you watch the training, if you emulate what I work, it's a proven fact that you will get a return on your investment. You will increase your average transaction value. You will take your game to the next level. That's not a problem. We live in a world where people literally are on their phones and computers all the time. And right now, when your salesperson can't overcome objection and you're not out there to tell them how to do it, I can actually tell them through their phone at their truck. I can tell them while they're walking around the back of the house looking at the gutter damage. I can actually advise them live in the field how to overcome objection, how to close deals, how to prospect for commercial. These are things that you can't do with a twice-a-week sales meeting. My ability to get people engaged and train with true interactive video content allows you to access strategy and tips and techniques on demand. So it's not just here's how you sell the job. Here's how you scale your company. Boom, baby. No, it is a real person who is out here slaying it, who's knocking doors, closing commercial deals, running sales meetings. It's got the CEO and leadership behind it. More importantly, dude, I've got the passion. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I love that adrenaline rush that comes from closing a $1 million deal, and I still feel it on a weekly basis. And your people can feel the heartbeat of a champion through my virtual training system, as opposed to an empty suit. There's certifications for courses to gamify the learning experience. This is an important aspect to everything. You get more than just training. You get the tools, the scripts, the letter, the direct mail script for residential. I've got ad training that's Facebook ad training. It's a specific training course from Jeremy from his Digital Marketing Mastery Guide. This is also coming with the $1 Million Deals Daily course. I've got to move fast through this stuff because there's more to it. And I'm not going to charge you $16,000, but I want to show you the value. And I'm going to give you an incredible deal on this program. But I really want to show you what you're getting because I'm giving you a $100,000 franchise package. And I'm giving you a hell of a deal on it, dude. I'm literally doing it for like 90% off. But that being said, this Certified Roofing Professionals training manual is what I put all my new sales recruits on. And this thing is what you're going to give every new person when they come on board. And dude, how nice it is, dude. How nice it is to be able to have somebody come on board to understand the flow of what it's like to go through the sales cycle, okay? To understand what type of roof is what. To understand how to read insurance papers. And with each one of these pages, there is congruent certifications and questions that go along with a video course called the New Hire Orientation course. So it's me going through the training manual. It's got questions, answers. There's more than 30 door-to-door objection handlers to get them started. But when they come out of this course, they come ready to slay. They come ready to go and be hardcore door-to-door, to close 30% more deals, to go after the biggest and the best. And they get trained by me. So they got my 10X mindset, their 10X storm chaser, they got the 10X goals, and they get a certification. And this Certified Roofing Professionals New Hire Orientation course is worth $1,000 on its own. It's coming with the program, and the value is continuing to stack. Stack it, Lee. Stack it, because this is going to be one of the biggest values I give, literally weekly coaching calls with you. You can access me, a guy who's personally able with a commercial team to touch $40 million in commercial deals and maybe $50 million in residential deals. That's probably pretty high. We probably are going to do 30 to 40 million in residential and 25 to 30 in commercial. Okay. I don't know. It's the beginning of the year and we're already over 20 million. I'm excited. I'm sharing my secrets. I'm meeting with you once a week. You're getting this like oozing excitement about the new techniques that are coming straight out the oven, the things that you're having a hard time with. There's no such thing as a dumb question inside of our paid group. Everybody paid to play in this group. Everybody respects. Everybody's at basically different points. Different people in the group are helping, but more importantly, it's accountability through a community goal. It's declaring our goals in a group. It's being able to fix what's going on in your business on the fly, whether it's your objection, whether it's your recruiting funnel, whether it's your sales guys not being able to train in the system. Look, it's about figuring out how to make this program work for you on a weekly basis, and we're improving your ability to market. We're improving your ability to close and increase your average transaction value. We're improving your ability to scale. This is a one-year effort. At the end of 1 year, you're going to see some ridiculous results, but I want to see the commitment. I want a committed person willing to invest to even spend the time to work with you, because I'm literally making 7 to 8 figures this year without this coaching program, and I don't really need the money, but I love to see people win. So look, this is going to make it faster and easier for you to sell high-ticket roofing projects like the one with my name on it for $1.5 million coming in line. Like the salespeople that come through my automated sales systems, and the fact that I have a large, growing, booming sales team. Look, you're going to get weekly coaching calls to help hold yourself accountable through community of like-minded entrepreneurs. You're going to get a live call to ask me anything you need every single week, okay? And I'm more than anything respecting the fact that we're going to be doing business together. We're going to do a big deal together. We're going to help somebody grow into this industry together. We're going to build something together, and that's what drives me, the relationship. That's the biggest thing about this whole deal. So that's a $12,000 value, and if you put the entire stack on the course, I'm still not done. I did show you Claim Express. I did already kind of break out of the presentation and show you that Claim Express, you're going to get full access. You're going to let go of letting profits slip through the cracks, having bad business processes. I've invested millions of dollars to get a franchise-grade business management software. I'm sharing it to you. This program, like I said, you're getting a 90% discount on, and it's like giving you the kitchen sink, every one of my tools. And, dude, I went through the little Claim Express demo, but if you don't have an online CRM, if you don't have the documents, the contracts, then you are not going to be able to scale your company. You are not going to be able to grow. And how? Because it's the most efficient way to implement business management systems, and it's worked for hundreds of millions of dollars of projects. And if you don't have something, and if you think you align with me and you want to hear how I do business, then use what I use, and it will help me coach you on how to implement it in your business better. You might be thinking this because you think that simple online software is confusing. Well, look, Other people out there can do the work. We can train somebody else. Scaling your business is about getting good people. You put secret 1, 2, and 3 together, and you got the formula for sitting on the beach and letting your business run itself and not having to run a software. So that's not true. We've taught every sales pro and owner how to use Sales Pro with our training videos. And that being said, here we go. On to the next deal. Access to Claim Express for your team is a $2,500 value for the year. There's $30,000 in total value. Come on, guys. We're fixing to get that stack value slashed. We're going to cut this price down, guys. We're going to cut it down. And realistically, I didn't do myself justice because I believe this is a $100,000 value. But essentially, I'm not going to charge you $30,000. If all the system did was get you $1 million sales producer, would it be worth it? Would it be worth the 30 grand if all it did was help you land one residential job or one commercial project? Would it be worth the 30 grand? Like one really big high-end commercial job, like a slate job, a Ludowici tile job, a big metal job. All right, yeah, it would, because you'd get all the training from me over the course of a year and you'd get it for free. If all it did was give you systems to manage your business online and scale your company 10x more profitably, would it be worth it? Would it be worth the 30 grand? I mean, I thought so. I spend 30 grand on Claim Express every single year. I had two choices. I could make it cheap or I could make it valuable. And by making it valuable, I was able to put together a support team. I was able to invest in VT Lightspeed. I was able to give you full access to Claim Express. I literally, of course, have put a lot of time. There's been a lot of people that have put all the different functionality, time, effort. This is, of course, the example of a recruiting funnel and essentially something that we're going to help teach you to build in the system. But what we want to do is tell you that these things have changed our business, and we're going to give it to you not too cheap because we want to make it valuable. So what would it be worth to you? Ask yourself this question right now. What would it be worth to you if you were able to sell more commercial projects, sell tile, increase your average transaction value with high ticket sales? What would that be worth if you added 10 more tile roofs, 10 more slate roofs, 10 more metal roofs, 10 more commercial roofs? What if you're able to close 30% more deals? What if your salespeople are able to sell in the richer neighborhoods, close at a higher rate, have a better mindset? If you have a team of 15 salespeople and I help each one of your salespersons sell one job a month extra, just one job out of 4 weeks, that's 15 jobs at an average transaction value of $20,000 a project. That is literally a lot of jobs. And I don't know if I can do that math in my head that fast. I can talk, but I'm not here to do math. How about if you could track the top people in projects online? What would that be worth to you? If you could get $1 million salespeople to come to you, if you could get people to fall into your funnel, if you knew how to market yourself so that you could get qualified leads, what would it be worth? Would it be worth the 30 grand? Okay, would it truly be worth that? You have to ask yourself this question. I'm giving you a discount because there are tools in here to ensure you get immediate results. I want to see you win, and I want to make a case study out of your results. This Sky Diamonds Elite is going to go huge. I was inspired to put everything in the kitchen sink after I joined the 2 Comma Club X, after I saw 1,700 entrepreneurs walk up at the ClickFunnels stage after running $1 million in profits through their ClickFunnels accounts. I said, that will be me next year. I then decided to make everything extremely valuable, put it together in this offer, and give it to you. And I know that if I help you shift and rapidly grow your business in 20 years, you'll be a great referral partner. You'll be a great case study. We'll do deals together. I may be able to help you get commercial roofs approved, get them closed. I want to give you all the tools you need with one package so that you gain the freedom that I got, so that you can scale your company, and so that we can do deals together in the future. And that's why today, and for today only, this package is $9,995. Now, if you want to purchase this program and pay monthly over a 1-year time period, you sign a contract. I'll take $1,500 a month. You'll get every single access to the whole program. If you sign a 1-year contract and say, you don't want to go to your business partner and say, hey, dude, we just spent 10 grand on this package that's going to change our lives. You just don't want to have that conversation. Dude, do what I did. Sign the contract with me personally. Be good for the $1,500 a month. You spend $1,500 a month on a bunch of other things. Money's replaceable. You spend it on gas. You spend it on materials. You spend it on labor. You spend it on marketing. You know, What have you spent on personal development as a contractor? I've noticed contractors don't spend a lot of money on coaching. It's not something new to them, but you're not just getting coaching, you're getting a system, software, tools, accessories, and you're getting coaching. And essentially, you can get an incredible discount if you pay right now for $9,995. You need to hit the application button right now. You need to hit the application button and hit that you're interested in the comments in the $9,995. Just go ahead. There's an apply now green button on the screen. Hit that green button and go ahead and apply. And I will reach out to you on the phone and I will go over in person exactly what you have to cover. It may be Natalie, it may be Jared, it may be Mary. I may come on with your launch call, but the point is that you get all of this. We want to talk to you. If you're serious about taking action right now, fill out the form. Fill out the form for application because we're not taking everybody. I don't want to work with everybody. Not everybody's for me. If you're really, really prideful and you're really nervous about investing in a coach, look, that's how I felt, okay? But when it comes down to it, I found that when I put money out, it came back. It was like a boomerang, that when I gave value to the marketplace, it came back. And so I'm very confident that you have two choices. You can keep getting the same results that you've been getting, or you can buy the program. This program has got a 30-day guarantee. If you implement these systems, you will see a result. And if you feel like I haven't done what I've spoken of, you can get your money back in 30 days. And you've got two choices right now. You can either move forward with this process with a guarantee there's literally little to no risk, or you can completely remain the same. You can be a slave to subpar salespeople. You can forget about training your salespeople. You can never drive past the biggest jobs in the market without closing them. You can lose your salespeople to others that are recruiting in the marketplace using social media and building a cult-like culture like Crest Exteriors. If you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, beware of Crest. They're liable to swagger jack your jobs and deals. You need to get on their level. And you've got two choices. You can either continue on the level you're on, or you can get on the next level. You can duplicate, you can copy, you can try and win in a new age. Scaling in a new age is different. Here's the guarantee. If Sky Diamonds Elite doesn't help you get exactly how to increase your average transaction value, how to attract the top people without dealing with the pain of subpar salespeople or being held hostage by an unprofitable system, then I'll refund your money. I said it once, I'll say it again. This is a guarantee because I want this to be easy for you. All right, look, if you don't have $10,000, I want you to do this right now. If you don't have $10,000 and you're unwilling to invest a whole entire year at $1,500 a month, you need to buy this program. This program individually, without the coaching, without the software, without the tools, this program by itself is $2,500 today. So if you click the link right now to buy, that's www.skydiamondsuniversity.com/invest. If you click the link right now to buy, you can literally pay for all full access to this program individually for $2,500. But you would be missing out. You'd be missing out on the Sky Diamonds Elite. The Sky Diamonds Elite members are going to have a secret live event in which you won't be invited to. We'll be having private one-on-one coaching calls that you won't be getting. You won't have the training to scale your business or the software to do it or the documents that I run, all my legal documents, my subcontractor agreement, my independent contractor agreement, my contingency agreement, my commercial claims agreement, my assignment of benefits, all the different things that are the spinal cord of my business. Like I said, this is a franchise package. All right, you're not going to get it, but you are going to get the university, and this is an incredible product. And if you feel like you want to get a $2,500 package to start and test the waters, I completely understand. I wanted to make it easy for you to invest right now. So if that's what you want to do, is just go ahead and purchase a $2,500 package. Do it right now. Like, seriously, $2,500, that's nothing. And I'm still going to give you, if you purchase the program right now, a one-on-one launch call with me. Who? We got 3 different deals here, baby. We've got the Sky Diamonds Elite. This is a $99.95 package. It's $10,000 minus $5. Okay? You get a discount if you pay all one up front. It's $1,500 a month. $1,500 a month for a 1-year commitment is an $18,000 project. That is the first thing that you can buy, and I highly recommend that you make the transformational shift, that you join the elite band of brothers and you join this program right now. But if you are just wanting to get your toe in the water and you just want the Sky Diamonds University, and you just want me to be your outsourced sales manager, I still will do a live one-on-one call with you, and that's worth $1,000. I can remember the one-on-one launch call I did with Grant. He charged me $4,000. $4,000 for a video launch call with him. And if you want the launch call to be with your team, we'll set that up. But I had to go through 15,000 projects and work 40 different storms to get the experience. You won't have to, because I'm going to give you a personal launch call that will set you on the right path. I'm going to find out what specific things you need to prioritize on your pursuit to get 7 to 8 figures in profit. This is going to make it faster and easier for you to scale your company fast. How? Because it will give you a custom game plan for your team directly from me to get the most out of this program. You might be thinking you can't implement this because you don't know where to start. The truth is you have to get a mentor that gives you the right direction and gives you actionable items to accomplish for fast track results. So again, guys, take action, apply. If you're interested in the $995 package, what's it going to hurt? There's a 30-day guarantee. If you have a business partner, a wife or spouse, and your business is hurting and you need this program but you can't afford it, you need to sign up for the $1,500 a month. You need to commit for a year. The $1,500 a month is going to replenish itself every single month. The money replenishes itself. You're wasting $1,500 a month in other places in your business. You're not recognizing it, and you could be using it in not just coaching. You're not just paying me to coach. You're paying for a whole business in a box. And literally, what you have to realize is that eventually you can say, hey, look, the definition of insanity is repeating the same things and expecting different results. Go to skydiamondsuniversity.com/invest. Originally, I wrote this program up to be worth $15,000, but I really wanted to give massive value. And this is a one-time payment of $9,995. You can pay online in the link, but I would much rather have a conversation with you in person if you're going to spend that kind of money with me so that we can get this started on the right foot. Look, very important that you understand that we throw away this money. The $1,500 a month, the $10,000, we throw it away in extra materials. We throw it away in bad sales draws. We throw it away in telemarketing leads, in advertisements, direct mail. Money comes back. It replenishes every single month. You know, it's not like you can't replace it. And, you know, money is good, but you can't go to sleep with it. You can't go to bed with it. You can't swim with it. If it's not out there making things happen for you, if it's not in the marketplace, then look, it may be tough for you to realize that, you know, you need a coach. It may be tough for you to put your salespeople in a training platform. But you know that if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So to break old habits, surround yourself with some different people. Join the elite group. Make a declaration. This is going to snap. It's going to cause a shift. This shift for me was the money, the time, the attention, and the accountability that allowed me to break the old habits. And the old habits would be that you don't need sales training or a coach because we have an easy sell. Well, if you're selling so good, why don't you have more sales people? Why can't you train your salespeople better? And why don't you have 7 to 8 figures in profit? All right. Why are you watching this? All right. If you don't need more recruits, you don't need to build a recruiting funnel like this one, where I literally drive traffic to this page and I automate every single person that comes through my system. If you don't need new salespeople, then maybe your business doesn't need to grow. You know, if you don't need to stop driving past the biggest jobs in the market that you could get covered by insurance, but you're not. Look, this is a real deal system. This is not Fugazi. You got 2 choices. You can take action or not. If you don't, you'll keep getting the same results. Like I said, if you go to www.skydiamondsuniversity.com/invest, let me go ahead and show you. www.skydiamondsuniversity.com/invest. I'm going to wrap this up real quick because we've been on here for a really long time and I want to get to actually helping you with the program. So if you go ahead and purchase the program, I'm going to get you some immediate training. So if you purchase this program right now, you're going to have training in your hands within the first 10 minutes. Purchase the program right now so I can get you training in your hands within the next 10 minutes. Because I want to start your training today. And if you've sat through this webinar this long, I'm incredibly grateful. And I know that you're hungry to learn, hungry to grow your business. Go ahead, okay, and fill out your name on this form. So I'll fill out my name, Lee Haight. There is my email. There it is. And here is my cell phone. Give me a call. All right, take me to step 2. Oh, I didn't fill out the form correctly. Boom. Look, the reality is the insurance companies don't want you to win. The reality is that the other contractors that are scaling big like Crest Hustle, they want you to fail. They don't want you to learn how to do social media. They don't want you to learn how to train online. They don't want you to learn how to go after commercial businesses. The guys like DK Haney, the guys that are controlling the commercial market, they don't want you to learn all these things. The insurance companies, they don't want you to have massive success making money off of Sky Diamonds. And literally, these forces have held me down over the years, and I have broke free of the chains using these methods, and nothing gives me more reward in life than seeing other contractors win and helping them break down the same walls. So we have the same enemies, and I just want you to know that you can say goodbye to those problems. You can say goodbye to an unmotivated sales staff. You can say goodbye to not having enough sales recruits. You could say goodbye to not being able to close deals at a high enough rate. You could say goodbye to not getting the chance to close commercial deals. You could say goodbye to not knowing how much profit you're making on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, quarterly basis, where your accounts receivable are, what salesperson's doing what every single week, and holding your team accountable through a scalable system that works. Say goodbye to the idea that I gave you a business-in-a-box solution to transform your game. And let's just say you are a contractor that's doing more than $13 million in sales, which is essentially where I was when I hit the wall that caused me to shift to implement the things that I've shared in this training platform that I've created. Okay, maybe you're not even to that point yet. But the point is that I can help you get to your next goal. And so do yourself a favor. Go ahead and purchase the program. You've got 3 options, $999.95. That's $10,000 for everything in the kitchen sink, one-time payment. Fill out the application form. I'll call you. We'll get out in touch right now. $2,500 for full access to the university. Or if you want the full access to the Sky Diamonds Elite and you can't have the $10,000 right now, we'll do the $1,500 a month for the next 12 months. Congratulations. If you're taking this massive action, I have training for you on the other side of this form. Fill out the form right now so that you can make a shift, the same shift that I felt after I closed Grant Cardone on a 7-figure deal, after I was able to start attracting the freaking best people in the marketplace, the shift that I felt just like 30 minutes before I got on this webinar, and my salesperson, Glenn McGurgan, told me I had a $1.5 million check coming with my name on it before I even roofed the fucking building. Guys, I want to see you win like that. Click the link below. Invest in yourself. It was the biggest single thing that made a difference for me. Let me return the favor that's been given freely to me from others. And let's invest in the future of your company, of your business, of the freedom of giving your wife and your family what they want. What is your dream to spend more time with them to accomplish? Things like buying real estate, things like traveling the world, things like owning boats and planes and cars. In order to do that, you're going to have to learn how to market. You're going to have to learn how to close. You have to learn how to use a scalable system. These are all the tools you need. It's great spending time with you. I really appreciate the time. Take action now. I'll see you on the other side of this training.